Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks so much for being here. And again, welcome new subscribers. Hope everybody is doing well out there. And speaking of doing well, I received an email with some links to healthy food. So thank you to that subscriber that sent me those links. And it reminded me to do a video on the importance of taking care of yourself, especially if you are going through or have survived narcissistic abuse. Now, all of you who have experienced a severe narcissist know how they can wreak havoc on your mind, your soul, and your body. Your health suffers greatly if you are being abused on a regular basis from a severe malignant narcissist. Now, we know that these severe malignant narcissists are, very dangerous many times. Your fight or flight response is on high alert constantly. Your adrenaline is depleted. Your adrenal glands that produce adrenaline to use in emergencies is used daily when you're with a severe malignant narcissist. So is it any wonder that your body breaks down? Not to mention the sleepless nights, the anxiety, the shock factor when the mask falls, the terror instilled in you every time the severe narcissist surprises you with another evil act. Some of you have been in battle mode for years and decades, wearing on your health and your immunity and your adrenal glands, and your fight or flight response is completely depleted. Now, let me tell you something. With my studying on nutrition and, of course, trauma, how that affects your health along with poor nutrition, your adrenal glands suffer greatly with trauma. Your adrenaline is depleted, and they've linked, adrenal insufficiency with panic attacks, guys. So yes, panic attacks can be very well a demonic spirit attacking you with these panic attacks. The spirit of fear and anxiety that overwhelms people. And people have been delivered at deliverance services from panic attacks because it was a demonic spirit that was giving them that anxiety and that fear. Isn't that just like the adversary to do that? And also, many times, it's due to adrenal glands being worn out and depleted because you've used your adrenaline, your emergency response system, way too much. It used to be that your adrenal glands only kicked in a famine or when you were at war in the old times. It was just your survival, gland really that would handle your emergencies. But today, with today's stress and everything that we have to worry about, and then you get a severe malignant narcissist on top of it, terrorizing you and shocking you with the mask dropping over and over again, and their deceits and lies and manipulations, the demonic setups that they set up for you. They're sabotaging things in your life that you would never dream of doing yourself, that the malignant narcissist does all the time to its targets. So all of that wears on your mind, your soul, your body, and especially your health. Not only do your adrenal glands suffer and get burnt out, and your body thinks it's in a war 24/7 for decades, but your whole confidence, your spirit, your energy levels, get depleted in many other ways besides your adrenal glands being depleted. Your immunity is down. You're more prone to illnesses. If you're not supplementing and taking your vitamins, vitamin C and vitamin D and all those vitamins that prevent against major illnesses. If you're deficient in iron, if you're deficient in zinc and B vitamins, your mental state will suffer, especially if without zinc and B vitamins. So one suggestion, guys, is to make sure you are supplementing your diet. Now, you may think you eat plenty of food, that your diet's fine, but you have to remember, guys, we're microwaving our food and depleting the vitamins. The soil is depleted of selenium. It used to have more selenium in the soil. Now, God knows what's in the soil. The pollution we breathe in is wreaking havoc. But most of all, the stress that we are under on a daily basis depletes our nutrients and requires more. We need more nutrients than ever because of the stress and everything. With technology, we have to remember all the PIN codes, passcodes, usernames, all the fraud that's going on. And I'll have a video on that. The end times deceptions. Yeah. That's a whole other stressor there that we need to worry about when our ancestors really didn't have to worry about that as much. So today we have the foods sitting on the shelf in cans for years, and they don't have the same nutritional value as fresh organic vegetables and food items. So if you add all of that up, guys, the fact that we're microwaving our food, the food sitting on shelves, we're freezing food, it loses nutrients that way. The fact that we require more nutrients because of the pollution in the air and the what's in the soil now. Everything they're adding in the food, the chemicals and everything that are carcinogens. We really have to make sure that we're getting the right nutrition and that we're eating right. So we talk about ways to heal, guys, that are helpful as far as spending time alone, self-isolating, getting closer to God, being in the Word. But we also have to remember that the body is the temple of the Spirit, and that we are to take care of that temple. And as that word I heard clearly and audibly from the Holy Spirit that I woke up to, when the Holy Spirit said, the body is the temple of the Spirit, and I woke up out of a dead sleep, and I said, Lord, please confirm that was you. I knew it was the Lord. And I heard sacrifices are made in the temple. And that's where our sacrifices are. We are supposed to sacrifice things of the flesh, but also we're supposed to take care of our temple, because it is a temple for the Holy Spirit, and not put things into it that would compromise our health and compromise our temple that the Lord has given us. So whether it's drugs, alcohol, the wrong food, promiscuity, however you're abusing your body, it could be in a small way, big way, everybody's different. But just know that the way to heal is, mind, body, and soul, guys. You really have to have your body in alignment with your mind and your spirit, so you can be a whole, strong warrior for the Lord and do His work and heal and be His vessel and spread the word and your testimony. We have to be strong warriors now to do that. So taking care of our health is a big priority as far as healing goes, guys. And I know a lot of you suffer greatly with ailments, and probably because of the stress you are under with your severe malignant narcissist. I mean, it wears on you. You can't take care of what you should be taking care of when you're dealing with one of these types. The focus is on them, and you spend every day just kind of trying to recover from the abuse, before. And then you get the intermittent good behavior, guys, where you think, oh, it's going to be okay. But then, it's kind of like you get punched in the stomach again with the bad behavior and the manipulations or something extremely devastating or extremely abusive. And you take 10 steps backwards with your health. So just know that for total healing, guys, it's really, really important to make sure you guys are getting the right nutrition, that you're staying away from, alcohol and sugar foods. Try to cut out sugar totally, guys. And we all know it's hard to cut out sweets and sugar. But the worst thing you can do is to replace sugar with those chemical packets or chemical sweeteners. I mean, that's just a recipe for disease later on. A lot of those chemical sweeteners turn to formaldehyde in your brain, guys, and they're not good. So if you are diabetic or trying to avoid sugar and using those chemical packets of 0-calorie sugar replacements, I know it's hard, guys, but those really are not the way to go. They're not very healthy, and studies have shown that, they can cause a lot of other things going on, like gastrointestinal issues, and they can affect your mind. Some people have even gotten seizures from those types of sweeteners. So I have discovered, monk fruit. I'm not endorsing it. I don't know the, long term of monk fruit, but it's a natural sweetener, and it has 0 calories, and it's very sweet, and it doesn't play with your insulin levels if you're diabetic, apparently. Please check it out. This is not a statement from a physician. I am not a physician. I did study naturopath medicine for quite some time. I live a healthy lifestyle. I'm still the same size as in high school, and I'm not in high school anymore, guys. And if it wasn't for working out at the gym, I don't know what I would have done. That was my to-go place for stress. Everybody has something that helps them relieve stress and gets them through things. And I always felt stronger going to the gym. I always felt stronger, more healthy, and it also releases endorphins in your brain, which lifts your mood. So any type of exercise will do that, guys. So it's important to take care of your temple, the temple of the Holy Spirit. And during your healing process, or if you're dealing with a severe narcissist still and you cannot detach from them yet, make sure you're taking care of yourself so you can cope, so you can cope and you can at least take care of yourself so you can be strong enough to battle the adversary's tactics, to take on whatever that narcissist is dishing out at you. And also, there's nothing that really ticks off a narcissist more than you looking good, feeling good, and being healthy, regardless of what they do, regardless of what they did to you. What a testimony to, really put in the narcissist's face is, hey, you are not going to ruin my health, narcissist. You are not going to tear me apart. I'm not going to be walking around looking pathetic or eating myself into oblivion. I'm going to look better than ever after you. I'm going to feel better than ever after you. That's the attitude you guys should have, because that is the best revenge to get back on your narcissist. It's a form of revenge that really isn't revenge. You're not retaliating or doing anything harmful to the narcissist. You leave that up to God. God is the one who will judge them. And if there is salvation for them, a lot of them have reprobate minds, and we know in the Bible the Lord or God has, given up some people in the end times to reprobate minds. In other words, there's nothing the Lord can do. They've made their decision. He's not even going to try to redeem them. That's true of some people. It's in the Word that the Lord gives up on reprobate minds. So, there's only so much you can do for that person. And you don't want to be vengeful. You don't want to retaliate. The best way to get even with your abuser is to be your best self ever. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting your nutrients. Go after your dreams, goals, and visions. Look amazing. Heal. Deliver yourself from whatever spirits have attached to you, or deliver yourself from any strongholds that may have attached to you, and be your best and go after God's calling in life and be an example of the survivor that you are. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Love you all. Was thinking of you guys and your health and how important it is to make sure that you're taking care of the temple of the Spirit and really being a warrior for the Lord. And you can't be a warrior unless your health is good, unless your mind is clear, unless you are close to God. So thanks so much, everybody. Make sure you follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Rumble. And please like, share, and subscribe. You guys know it helps the channel to grow, and it's growing very slowly, but organically. And I know the Lord's got this. Everything's in His timing. So I appreciate any shares, likes, and subscriptions, and following on Facebook, Twitter, and Rumble, and I'll see you again soon. If anybody would like one-on-one Christian guidance, please email me at angelhavenministry@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to write you back on how to do that. So thanks so much, everybody. If you need prayer, put it in the comments below, and just know I keep you all in prayer. So God bless, and I'll see you next time.